It's your boy Big Truck. We doing it right back at you. Right back at you. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on this beautiful day. Let's go on ahead and get this conversation started. Got some things to talk about, some videos to share, and we're going to have fun with it. I mean, as we always do, we have fun with it. We go in and we talk about things and we just have a good old time. You know, just have a good time with it. So without further ado, I'm trying to get this thing started here on Rumble. So bear with me right quick. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this thing started on Rumble. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this thing going. We're going to get this party started. So I got 3 videos. You're going to like it. I'm going to like it. We're going to cover some things. More things we cover. You know how that go. And we're going to have fun with this thing. So, shout out to my man Eze. Our brother Eze doing amazing things. Go to his channel, subscribe to it. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this working.
Women, I only date black women, so I'm only going to speak on what I know. Women that look like me, they jumped on the bandwagon of feminism. They started telling black men, I don't need you, I don't want you. Stop trying to holler at me. Leave me alone. When you see me at a restaurant, don't holler at me. When you see me at the grocery store, don't holler at me. When you see me, period, leave me the F alone. I don't want you, right? For over 3-4 decades, this is what these women have been saying. Just like the person that was living with the shelf said, you know what? No problem. I got the message. I will leave you the F alone. Now all of a sudden, women are complaining. Every week, every month, every year, more and more women are complaining men are no longer approaching them.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Women give permission.
The reason why I let this thing play like this is because we want to get real deep into it of what's going on here. When we talk about women in relationships, when we're talking about how men don't approach women anymore. And it's almost like a domino effect. What I mean by a domino effect, you have to remember the things that you said and remember how you said it. What you said and how you said it. Audio suggestion. The more you tell yourself the same thing over and over again, it locks into your subconscious. Then you begin to believe everything you told yourself. Then you'll begin to act out everything that you told yourself. And this is what we're seeing from a large number of women on the reason why men don't approach them. So let's dive into it more. I'm going to do less talking and let the video play.
For those to enter.
Yes.
And that's important. Mm-hmm. And whether it's with your eyes, called flirting.
Like looking at a guy come across
yes,
the way.
And then believe me, he's going to know that you're interested in him by the way you look at him. And this is his cue to come over and say hello to you.
The men are different.
They're
men are much more
respectful now. Because like before, you could like you be dancing, and then after a while you gotta turn back like, who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like, he ain't gonna come. Right? Like I hear doing the most work.
Because I always used to have an SVD and used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that's
especially the men. Now, nobody hands up, girl.
I was surprised when somebody told me, hey,
honestly.
But see, ladies, this is what you've caused. This is what you caused by saying, I don't need a man. You're too close. Don't talk to me. When you see me, don't approach me. But yet, on one hand, this is what you're saying. On the other hand, you do need a man. Where the men at? How come men don't approach women anymore? You can't have it both ways. And granted, it's in your approach. Okay, fair enough. But you have to be approachable, ladies. You have to be inviting. You have to be willing. Do a little bit of work. Smile. Say hello. Give a compliment. Let the man know that it's okay and that you're interested as well. Because we all don't like to be rejected. We don't. That's just the nature of the beast. Men don't like to be rejected. Women don't like to be rejected. But in the dating field, women take rejection more harder than men do because men are used to it. So, okay, men can just walk away. Life goes on.
It was very shocking.
I'm kind of confused that you guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
because
bum rushed anymore.
Look, when we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get bum rushed.
but
You don't want to get bum rushed.
the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't touch me up disrespectfully.
Right.
But pull up on me. Pull up your lip.
Now, my day has nothing to do with respectful. It has everything to do with sexual harassment. Me Too movement is one of the major reasons men have pulled back. If a man trying to holler at a woman right now, he's harassing me, he's doing this to me. If you go to the gym, trying to holler at a female at the gym, he's harassing me, he's doing this to me. If you go to the club, like they're saying, go on the dance floor, trying to dance with her, she'll walk away. No. She would grind on her homegirl. She would dance with her homegirl. When you come behind her trying to dance, no. You're harassing me. Leave me alone. You understand what I'm saying? A man have finally said, you know what? Keep the dance floor. Keep your homegirl. You know what? As a matter of fact, I won't even come to the club. That is why more clubs are majority women these days. You understand what I'm saying?
Like I was saying earlier, why would I pay money to go to a club to watch women dance with each other? And then you got another one in the corner taking selfies. Or the one across the room at the bar taking selfies. Clubs have changed. Clubs is not the same like it used to be. Hey, we're going to go to the club. We're going to go dance. We see something we like. We meet someone, cool. We go to Norm's or we go to Denny's. And if she with it and the vibe is good, we can go back to the house for a nightcap. It was fun to go to the club. We knew what time it was when we went to the club. The men knew what time it was. The ladies knew what time it was. Now, it's a totally different ball game. Why go to the club? I'd rather just sit at home and chill or go somewhere else. The club scene is fizzed out. Club is a social gathering place. Keep that in mind.
So for those of you that go to clubs, you know what I'm talking about. It is majority women these days. If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
As an attractive woman, when I go outside, don't holler at me. And it's like, you would think that, right? Like, you would think that, okay, like, guys would come up to me and, like, try to talk to me. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it's actually a lot less than you think. Like, the only time that I really, really get hollered at, like, more than once going outside is if I don't have any makeup on. And for a long time, I thought that, okay, it's because nobody wants me. Like, nobody wants me. It's fine. Nobody wants.
It's not just that. A large number of men ain't with the fuckery no more. You're just not. They're not with the fuckery. That whole Me Too movement, that whole thing of, you know, I don't need you. Why are you talking to me? Men are tired of it, and it's not being reciprocated. Again, you have to be willing to meet in the middle. Nobody's willing to meet in the middle, and that's where we at with that. And that's why you have a large number of men checking out of it. They just checking out of it. It's like, damn if you do and damn if you don't. If you're not approachable, you're not approachable. If you're not opening the door for me to approach you and say hello, cool. But it's funny how when Pookie and Ray Ray get at you, you respond to that. But a good man try to get at you, you reject him. You find something corny to say. Help me make it make sense.
Wants me, nobody wants to talk to me. It's cool. But that's not the case. I'm realizing as I get older and as I talk to different people, that it's not that they don't want me. It's that they think that I would never give them a chance. Or maybe that I mean, or that I don't know. Or they think that there are so many guys trying to come after me that, oh, they don't want to like stand in line type stuff. But there is no line.
That's my point. My point exactly. Be inviting. Say something. Meet the man halfway. There's nothing wrong with that. And see, this is the problem when it comes to black dating. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Because I've talked to individuals and they're saying the same thing. They saying the same damn thing. They said a white woman or a Hispanic woman is more approachable than a black woman. I mean, it's true. I'm not saying it. But when you do the math and when you do the observation, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see that more women of another color is more approachable than a black woman.
Y'all remember when I made that Man versus Bear? And the girls were so upset when I said that y'all could be trapped in the woods with the bear and you got a better chance of the bear trying to holler at you, and that when you go out, men don't be trying to talk to you. You remember how all of y'all was stitching me and telling me about how y'all get dudes and how dare I question that dudes be coming up to you and trying to holler at you and shooting they shot at you. Yet there's a video going around right now that's going viral about a pretty girl who talking about how she don't get hollered at when she go out. How dudes don't try to talk to her. And then you got multiple pretty girls stitching the video and talking about how dudes don't approach them either when they go out. But I was lying. I was lying though, right? When y'all was making all them videos, I hope y'all still got it on y'all page where y'all was making all of these responses to me and telling you about how all these dudes be beating your door down to harass you every time you go out. Yet y'all online now complaining because dudes don't in actuality be bothering you when you go out. Yet you do sometimes be wanting dudes to say something to you when you be out, but they don't. Right? Y'all, that's the reason why I say the stuff I do about y'all. That's the reason why I go on PTO and I take breaks from this app, because y'all just be saying anything. Right?
That's a homegirl too, and she is so true. Y'all be saying anything for the gram. For real, for real. And the thing is, what y'all say and how y'all live is from two different stories. Ain't no man. Look, men watch. Men be on TikTok. Men be on Instagram. Men be on YouTube. Men be on Rumble. Men be on Kick. They be on these platforms. You think men don't see? You think men don't know? Men know. Believe that. Men are growing. Men are evolving. Men are having conversations. Men are huddling up. Men are sharing. Men are encouraging and uplifting other men. And that's why men are just stepping away. Men are falling back. This is what you want. This is what you asked for. We're giving you what you asked for. No, you're going to take that, take that, take that, take that. You're going to take it. And that's how it's going to go.
Hey, you just be wanting to be mad because the stuff don't be a lie. The stuff be the truth that you don't want to face. When I said that the dudes don't be bothering you when you go out, I wasn't implying that y'all wasn't attractive girls. I wasn't implying it was because you was not cute. I was telling the truth. Most of y'all are not getting harassed when you go outside. You're not even getting asked for your number. And it don't got nothing to do with your looks or anything else. The dudes just ain't doing it no more.
So if you're walking around with a bitter face, if you're walking around frowning, if you're walking around mean mugging, if you're walking around with the energy of don't approach me, guess what? Nobody will approach you. Nobody will approach you. You understand what I'm saying? If you ladies want men to start approaching you again, you have to give that man a reason to come. You have to take the initiative and give that man a chosen signal. What is the way you smile? What is the way you look at him? What is your body movement? If not, this will only get worse, ladies. This will only get worse.
Now, what do you guys think?
Hey, and I believe that it's only going to get worse. The more y'all run into that brick wall, you're going to hit that wall smack hard. I'm trying to tell you. Because men have options. Men's options has options. Men got that passport, they gone. Or you have a man that can go to another state and be good. If that's what that man chooses to do. Love is everywhere. You have to look within you. And if you're not willing to look within yourself and you're playing the blame game, then that's on you too. On one side of your mouth, you can't sit up here and say, you don't need no man, you don't need no man. F these ninjas. Don't talk to me, don't say nothing to me. How dare you? Who are you? But on the other side of your lip, you're talking about, how come no man approaches me? Where's all the good men at? I shouldn't be single. Damn that. Video 2. Let's get it. Beep this out.
Okay, so when black men who gain success, influential black men who gain success, like rappers, for instance, and they date white women, it sends a message to black boys that black women are not good enough. We are only good enough to support them, to give birth to them, but we're not good enough to marry and share our wealth with. That's what black men are saying when they gain success.
One of the main reasons why some wealthy black men decide to be in an interracial relationship is because they know that they would only attract a certain caliber of women who is only interested in their money and not themselves. Another reason is that some black men were so sick and tired of being rejected by women who look like them when they were in the process of becoming wealthy. So they were not at that finish line yet. They were still working on themselves, working on their careers, going to college, getting their degree. But those women who looked like them didn't want them because they...
And I like this chick right here. You know, having some technical difficulties, but it's all good. We still gonna get that word out. I like this sister right here because she brings a lot of points home. A lot of talking points she brings home. And then you have a larger number of women, mainly black women, to be trying to shame her. She's married to a brother, but she speaks her truth. See, and that's what we're doing here. A large number of women do not like it when the truth is slapping their asses in the face, left and right and right and left. Have you ever noticed that? Just like with men, a man can slap another man in the face with the truth. He'll take it on the chin. Okay, you know what? You're right. Let me go back and let me go work on some things. But you slap a woman in the face with the truth, she get real defensive, get angry. There's a tug of war with words. She get in her feelings and her emotions. Instead of taking it to the chin and saying, you know what? Okay, I can see where I went wrong at. Let me go on ahead and do better so I can be better. Because that's what men are doing. Men are doing better so that they can be better.
Didn't have the money that they have now. Meaning all those women who rejected some men while they were gaining their money and getting their career, now all of a sudden are interested the moment that man becomes who he had planned on becoming all of the time. That is the reason why some wealthy black men decide to be with non-black women. Do you see the shaming tactic that this young woman is trying to use? Besides, why does it become an issue when a black man decides to be in an interracial relationship? Why is it even a topic? Why is it a problem? Why does he have to be called names? Why does he have to be someone who hates black women? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because a large number of women don't like it when a black man has options and goes elsewhere. Black men's supposed to stay. They're supposed to put up with my black ass. They're supposed to put up with my toxicness. They're supposed to put up with me. No, black men are saying no more. I ain't putting up with shit. I'm gone. I'm done. And they bouncing. If a black woman doesn't accept me and love me and treat me right, but a woman of another race is willing to love me and treat me right, that's where that black man is going to go. Period. That's it. That's all. There is no way to cut around it. That's why you see so much interracial dating. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for my black people when they doing the right things and they living right and they doing right. Now, if they fucking up, acting stupid, I can't support that. Evilness and wickedness. Well, you should support black people no matter what. Bullshit. I don't support crazy. I don't support ugly. If you're doing the right things, I support that. If you living right, talking right, I support that. If you living wrong and talking wrong, I will not support that.
Besides, why don't we talk about all those black women who are married to white men? Why is it women empowerment when they marry non-black men? It's all about you go girl, black men don't know how to take care of home anyways. How does that even look? To me personally, it seems like some black men have turned away from some BWs because of their personal experiences. But on the other hand though, some BWs seemed like they turned against black men. And here is the difference. Let me just get into this real quick. When you turn away from somebody, there's still a possible chance that you're going to go back. If the other party is willing to talk with you, work things out, negotiate, and maybe even sacrifice. But when you turn against someone, that means you're full of hate and you're always like this. You're not receptive to new information because you're like this. How you're going to receive something when you are in this combative position?
Your demeanor changes. How can you expect a man to respect you or a man to talk to you and look at your demeanor? Large number of women are too damn masculine. You're at a disadvantage. Well, it's because of you men. Us women had to be masculine. No, you chose to be. Everything in life comes down to a choice. I chose to go live stream today. I chose 3 different videos to play. Even though having a few technical difficulties, I chose to see this live stream through. Why? To put this word out. I chose it. I chose to have a great day each and every day that I wake up, because there's some individuals out there, some people out there that are unable to wake up. So I choose to live my best life every day. I choose to have fun every day. I choose to have a good, positive attitude every day, even when all hell is breaking loose. I don't give up. I choose to be right. I choose to live right. See? Choice. That's what it comes down to. I'm not going to sit up here and blame someone for the fucking choices I made, good or bad. And that's what we see a large number of women doing. I'm not going to just say BWs, but I'm saying a large number of women.
It's not because they were combative. It's not because they were disrespectful. It is not because they were only interested in the man's money. It's not because they only expect that money to support a certain lifestyle so these women can show off on social media that they are on a yacht just, drinking champagne with their girlfriend, spending the man's money. No. These are women who came together with these men way before social media. And they probably don't even have social media today, because these women are understanding, they're supporting, they are submissive, they are helping a man to get where he needs to go. So why don't some modern Western women take notes from a woman such as Denzel Washington's wife or even Samuel L. Jackson's wife? I'm talking about women like them. Classy women, beautiful women who stand by their men, going through thick and thin. Is it because it requires too much discipline? Is it because that you may have...
And I like how she put that. I'm a boss bitch. I'm a boss chick. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a real boss. I'm a boss. Really? How much of a boss are you really? What happens when your faith is tested? What happens when all hell is breaking loose? What happened if your significant other lost his job, or gets hurt on a job and he's out for a month or two? Are you still that boss? Yeah. What happened if your significant other lost a family member and he's counting on you to be there for him, cover him in prayer, and stand beside him? Are you still a boss? Or are you just using that terminology just to puff your chest out? But when it really counts, you run like a pup with your tail tucked. Because that's what real bosses do. They stand there. They stay. They work through it. They fight through that pain. A real boss is not going to run because her significant other lost his job or got hurt on his job and he's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. She got it covered because she know he's going to get another job. She know once he heals, he's going back to work because he still has a job. I cannot be making this shit up, man. I cannot be making this up, man. Damn it, man. Help me say it. So, let's go. Let's eat.
Have to be submissive. Not maybe. You're going to have to be submissive. Is it because of that? Is it because women just don't want to be submissive or be disciplined in a relationship nowadays? Of course it is easier to point your finger at a black man using shaming tactics, having the need to be right, and blaming everything on a black man. That's not the way you are going to be in a relationship to begin with, and that's most definitely not a way to stay in a relationship.
It's showing self-hate, because if you don't love your own mother, you came from your mother, so you should look up to her and worship her as beautiful. But since you don't own your love your own mother, you are worshiping white women. And in a sense,
and see, this is bullshit talk right here. This is bullshit talk. Let me guess, she ain't got no man. Just because a man changes his preference don't mean he doesn't love nor worship his own mother. Number one, he shouldn't be worshiping nobody. The only person he should be worshiping is who he has a spiritual relationship with. It's Yeshua HaMashiach, number one. Man should not be worshiping his mother, worshiping his woman, period. Do I love my mother? Yes. Do I love my significant other? Yes. Because the first person that comes first is Elohim. He come first. I come second. Then my significant other and everyone else. In that order. Let's be clear. But see, that's being realistic. This talk right here, this is foolery.
a message of self-hate. That's what it said.
Once again, she is using a great shaming tactic. You hate your mother, you don't love your mother, which is the reason you turned your back against your mother and all other black women by...
And you don't want to talk about family, because I got conversations for that. I got conversations for that. But see, black, we the only race that be doing this shit. These type of shaming tactics. But those types of shaming tactics do not work. And we see that. They don't work. Oftentimes, you have to be willing to look at yourself and look at where you went wrong at. Don't try to shame someone because they have a different dating preference. That person may have some bad experiences with black women. So that individual is speaking from a place of experience. That doesn't mean that he hates all black women. Just because he speaks from his bad experiences. Same thing with you women. You women that sit up there all day and talk about your bad relationship experiences. And most of y'all would say, F all black men, F all men. They all the same. You can't tell me that conversation don't come up. It does. So you can't sit up here and shame black men for changing their preference when your ass changed your preference.
Marrying a woman that doesn't look like you. What does one thing have to do with the other? Somebody please explain in the comment section, because it does not make any sense up here. She's talking about self-hate. Let's talk about a couple of sides of self-hate that a lot of women do nowadays. Wearing weaves, making their skin look brighter and lighter than what it's really looked like, using all of that makeup. But to be honest with you, that goes for all women, because you do have a lot of non-black women who get surgery done to get a black woman's features, such as a BBL, lip fillers, and they even get surgery on their nose. That goes for all women. But again, she's using shaming tactics, and honey, you're not looking cute doing this. And when I look around, I see a lot of black men who are in an interracial relationship who are just trying to live their best life to the best of their abilities and not worried about anyone else. They're just trying to enjoy life with the person who accepts them for who they are, who is soft-spoken, who's not combative, who's not entitled, who's not disrespectful. Meanwhile, you have other women, though, who are upset at the fact that other men are moving on and women are living the life that they want to live.
But they've never lived that life. They've never lived that life. That's the thing that boggles me. You hating on a man or you hating on another woman that's living a good life with a man, you ain't never lived that life before. So how in the hell you gonna hate on them for having that life that you wanted, but you ain't never had it yourself? And I always use my man Jalen Hurst and his fiance as examples because they are a team. She knows her role. He knows his role. That works for them. You don't never see her out of pocket. Do you? No, you don't. But she stays in the background. She knows what type of man she has. She's not worried. Oh, I want to live that lifestyle that she's living. No, you don't. You can't handle that type of lifestyle. There's a large number of women out there that cannot handle it. They will fumble. They will just fumble. Not just the bag. They will fumble their words. They will fuck it up because they never lived that before. So they don't know what it takes to handle that. Well, I just want, I can just be myself and do what I want. That ain't going to get you. That right there would get you a pink slip. That right there get you a tax write-off. Trust me. Come with that same modern feminist attitude with a man of that value and watch how quickly your ass will be replaced. And then you're going to be sitting there looking like a dumbass duck. But on the other hand, a woman that is appreciative, a woman that knows how to carry herself, she'll be just fine because she understands her position and she stays in her lane. And that's what you're seeing in a lot of other women of another race. They know. You think them women of other races ain't sitting back taking notes, watching how black women behave? They taking notes. They're observing. They're listening. Wow, when it comes to taking care of a man and doing for a man, that shit is simple. Men are easy. How come black women don't see this? And then they slide right on in. Best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. All that woman got to do is cook him a meal and it's a wrap.
But honey, the recipe is very easy. Just be feminine. I've seen a post today. Somebody posted a meme saying, if you want a woman to be feminine, you got to take away her masculine responsibilities. I didn't know that responsibilities had a sex. Responsibilities are responsibilities. When you're a fully grown adult, you gotta work, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta be responsible. But since she wants to mention wealthy rappers who sent a certain message to young black boys, let's talk about all of the female entertainers that sent a very clear message to a lot of young girls. What are young girls exposed to? We got Sukihana, we got Ice Spice, we got Sexy Red, and other social media influencers who have a large following, such as the infamous Sprinkle lady going by the name of Shira 7. What do these characters tell young women nowadays growing up? And not even young women, even fully grown adult women in their mid-30s. They're telling these women, don't respect the man, you don't need a man. Make sure you use your looks getting a man. Don't date a man if the man is not rich.
Y'all, sprinkle.
Now, if that's the case, keep your damn mouth shut when a man decides to change his preference. Shut your damn mouth. I don't want to hear it. Those that get on social media and make their videos, those are the ones that ain't got no man. Those are the ones that can't keep a man. Those are the ones that fumble and fuck up the damn bag. But y'all want to listen to Shira 7 too. Y'all want to listen to Princella. Yeah, go ahead and do that and watch how that work for you. The same shit that they talking about in their lifestyle off camera, they're the total opposite. And y'all sit up there and believe them.
Please stop letting these dusties talk you into lowering your standards. Those standards are there for reasons, to keep out dusties. So if the man can't reach the standards, dismiss him and allow another man to come through and try to reach them standards.
But if you notice, the same shit she talking about, she don't do that shit at home. But I'm gonna do a special on her because she keeps the same pattern. I don't know how many of y'all catch it, notice it, or maybe not. But she makes a good point. Men, leave those dusty women alone. If they can't measure up to your standards, replace them. Just take the same thing she said and flip it. That's it. But back to the point that I was making, she knows who to pander to. Women that are broken, women that have relationship issues, toxic childhood issues. Okay? Modern feminist women. She knows who to pander to. That's why she knows who to shift her audience to. Don't get me wrong. On a business level, I give her props for it. I give her credit. And here's why. The type of information she putting out, the average woman gonna say she full of shit. It's not gonna follow that. Because the average woman would know that ain't how you treat men. So what am I saying? When it comes to traditional women don't listen to her. Traditional women know not to follow that bullshit. Traditional women already know how to get it. Modern feminist women will eat that shit all day like Skittles. They eat it up all day. And then they're stupid enough to try the tactics that she's talking about. But get in their feelings when the shit don't work. But look at her following. A lot of lonely, broken women. And some of them are dusties. Some of them are broke too. Some of them have childhood issues that they haven't healed from. Daddy issues. She knows the type of women to pander to, and they eat it up. It's a good moneymaker. But I guarantee you, everything she's talking about on social media, she ain't living like that at home. So basically, she's selling y'all bullshit and y'all buying it.
That's how you get the life you want. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Do you know who else has high standards and morals? Those wealthy men that you are looking for. But in order for you as an average woman to meet those high standards and morals, you're going to have to stop being in them streets. You're going to have to stop being wild, showing yourself all over social media. Instead of that, you would have to learn about being feminine. You would have
to change your whole game, your whole lifestyle around if you want that type of man. Because that type of man have access. And that type of man is going to ask you, what value do you bring to me? And he's going to sit back and let you answer that question. What value do you have to bring to me? You're just an average woman. You think you a dime, but you only worth 4 pennies. Help me make it make sense. Convince me. Why should I choose you? And please don't say your body. Please don't say your sex game. It's deeper than that. I want more than just that. What substance can you bring me? Can you add? Are you an asset or a liability?
Have to learn about companionship, being there for a man, speaking to a man a certain way. You know, a lot of women are saying, I can only be feminine when a man makes a certain amount of money. That has nothing to do with anything. You cannot turn on and off your femininity like a light switch. And I always say that either you got it or you don't. And if you don't have it, you can learn it. So if you don't bring anything to the table, honey, you will be left behind. It doesn't matter how many shaming tactics you are using. It doesn't matter how many times you are going to put your finger on the man and say it's all his fault. It's all going to rely to you because you're going to be the one that's alone looking for a man.
It sends a message of self-hate when so many black men who gain success all of a sudden switch. Black women should stop supporting men like this.
No offense.
No. Black men should stop supporting women that lean in with the wrong intentions. Black men should stop supporting women that have no value. Black men should stop supporting black women that ain't about shit. Let's be real. All your shaming tactics are useless. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to go how it's going to go. And then there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. I love interracial dating. I'm all for an individual finding love wherever they can. It doesn't bother me when I see a black woman in a relationship or married to a man of another race. That don't bother me. I don't know them. But it's funny because a large number of women have a problem when they see a black man with a woman that is of another race.
Young lady, but it seems like that the average working class modern woman doesn't even want to support the average working class man. So what makes you think that an average working class modern woman with this type of mindset will be able to support a high value man? There are so many things that the average working class woman would have to learn, and that is a fact. And it all starts with you. You cannot use these shaming tactics. You cannot be disrespectful. Try to use the same type of tactics that you are using towards your supervisor. Maybe you'll be able to have a relationship that works better than the last one you had. That's today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for coming.
And she makes a good point on that. Makes a very, very good point on that. Try using these tactics somewhere else and see how far that gets you. At the end of the day, you have to tone it down. At the end of the day, you have to be willing to look at yourself. If you're telling men to look at themselves, same thing is pointing right back at you. Relationships are easy to have. A large number of individuals make them so difficult. And to be honest with you, this is not hard at all. It's really not. If you think about it, sit down with a man, have a conversation with a man, find out what he needs, find out what he likes, and be that of what he needs and like. And when you do that, and you are sincere with it, sky's the limit. He's going to open up to you. You see? It can be done. You just have to make a choice. How do you present yourself? Amen. Now, let's go to this third one here. We're going to shake things up a little bit. And we're going to hit this third one. Let's get it. That's one thing that I love to see. Men doing great things. Men huddling up, even to the youngest. See, these are those high value men. These are those men that are of value. The black men flashback. Can't sit up here and tell me there's no good men. These men ain't dusties. A lot of these men own businesses. A lot of these men are smart, intelligent. They're husbands, they're fathers, they're single men. All that shit that we be hearing modern feminist women talk, they cannot handle men like this. Men of this prestige. They can't handle. They wouldn't know what to do with a man of this caliber. If they sat right in front of their face and had tea and cake, they wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know what to say. I call him Fred, cause that be my brother. We got the same role and he never. I know we got the copyright, so I'm gonna just turn the music off. But look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Men, even to our youngest. Look at that. Look at all those kings. Look at that right there. See? This is men doing stuff. Look at that. Men out there. Men grinding. And look at all them brothers. Black men at that. Mobbing. Doing things in the community. Look at that. This is what I like to see right here. And this is more videos that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue to do. Why? Because it shows black men doing stuff. It shows black men. It shows black men it's all about something. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That right there is priceless. That's black power. Those are kings. Cannot be making this shit up. Look at it. Ladies, in order to have a man that looks like that carries himself like that, you got to get you in order. You got to get you together. Your mindset has to change. The way you do things the way you move has to change in order to get a man like that and keep him. All that modern feminist way of talking, rhythm of roll bullshit, that ain't gonna get you a man like that. But a woman that is humble, a woman that is respectful, a woman that is kind, a woman that moves in a certain way that is not so worldly, will be able to handle a man like that, attract a man like that. A man like that will show up on her radar. You want to talk about pygmies. When you do that, you will get picked by a man like them. Until then, all you good for is just going on social media talking shit. running your damn mouth. Let's go ahead and conclude this thing. Let's write it out. Write it out. Man, I love to see black men doing things. Keep it up, brothers. And that concludes everything. That concludes this show. The King's Table. Go on ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Go be the best version of yourself for many people to see. Take that with you and go be great.